Chapter 9. Sparkle burst through the last of the trees of Misty Palmetto, with her friends close behind. They all skidded to a stop behind the trees, panting for breath. Gee, I've never been so happy to see Misty Palmetto before, Glitter said, catching her breath. Well, you can bark that again, Twinkle said. Sparkle held up a paw, listening hard. The sound of paw steps behind him hadn't slowed down. They were coming closer. The four pups looked at her with eyes wide. There was nowhere to hide in the wide open meadow. They didn't dare to go back into the woods. There was only one thing left to do. Run! Flash shouted, taking off across the meadow. Again! Racing after her, Sparkle kept sneaking peeks over her shoulder. Whatever was chasing them would be out of plain sight by now. Sparkle could see there were tree branches just any minute now by the edge of the woods, moving as something fluttered past. Hey, wait up! A voice called. A bundle of golden fur tumbled into the shadowy grass, rolling head over paws. Sparkle stopped so quickly that Twinkle and Glitter crashed into her. Scrambling to her paws, she shook her snout, trying to clear her head. Sippy! The bundle of fur stood up. Yeah, it's me! Said Sparkle's little brother. He walked towards them, looking sheepish. Glitter, Twinkle, and Flash all stared at the pup with mouths open. Boy, I'm glad you're not an angry pup, kiddo, said Flash. What are you doing here? Sparkle barked. Sippy wouldn't look at his big sis right now. I may have heard about you guys talking about your plans by accident. I felt so terrible that you had your locket stolen. I just wanted to help you get it back, so I followed you. Sparkle leaned down until she was snout to snout with Sippy. That was so dangerous. The Forbidden Forest is no place for a pup like you. To be fair, Glitter said gently, it's no place for us either. We're lucky we escaped. Sparkle nodded. Her friend was liked. She had led her friends and her little brother into danger. She looked down her locket, which was sparkling in the sunshine. I'm so sorry, she said. I never should have let you risk all your fur for me. No locket is that important. We wanted to help you, said Twinkle. And you didn't make us do anything, Sparkle. It was wrong for Claw to steal your locket right from under your snout, Flash yipped. We showed that pesky cat not to mess with the Cutiecorns, Sippy grinned. Yeah, you did. I saw the whole thing, he said, looking embarrassed. I may have not been hiding behind a tree, but those yellow eyes were so creepy that I froze into some fur. Some help that I was. I'm just glad you're okay, Sparkle said, nudging her brother. The fine pups walked across the meadow and down the path towards town. They were all quiet, lost in their own thoughts. Sparkle's locket swung back and forth as she walked. It had never been so special before, but now every time she looked at it, it reminded her just how much her friends and family loved her. Sippy cleared his throat, breaking the silence. That was some really cool magic you did back there, he said with a smile. Flash jumped in the air, unable to contain herself. Right? Wasn't it so possum? None of us had ever used our magic before. I guess danger really brings it out in us. Imagine what we'll be able to do once we actually have lessons in how to use our powers. We're gonna be unstoppable. Twinkle rolled her eyes. Let's not put the tail before the snout, she said with a groan. She did grin warmly. It was a pretty tree-rough-ick idea, though. I felt tingly, like the magic was all moving through every strand of my fur on my body, Glitter said. Sparkle ruffled Sippy's fur. Soon you'll learn your magic enough too, little brother. As the 5 pups came to a hill, Bark and Bay stretched out below them, and the little colorful buildings looked so safe and familiar. Behind them, the ocean glimmered in the afternoon sun. Just seeing it, Sparkle breathed a huge sigh of relief. Do you think I could sleep for 100 years after all that excitement? Flash said. Glitter laughed. Don't sleep too long, Flash. You wouldn't want to miss out on our enchanted jubilee tomorrow. Sparkle felt a thrill of delight run through her. Tomorrow.